What's the most inaccurate thing your child has ever been taught in school? My daughter Ava came home one afternoon waving a worksheet like it was a golden ticket. Dad, we learned that chameleons change color to blend into their surroundings. Isn't that amazing? I blinked. Wait, what? She held up her science worksheet. Big bold heading. Chameleons use camouflage to match their backgrounds. As a wildlife biologist who literally did his graduate thesis on reptilian adaptive behavior, I stared at it like it had personally insulted me. I sat her down gently and explained, "No, sweetie, that's actually a myth. Chameleons change color mostly for communication, like mood, temperature, and signaling, not to blend into a background like a lizard ninja." She frowned. But Mrs. Lanning said that's what they do. Ah, Mrs. Lanning, the same teacher who once told the class dolphins were fish. I emailed her, politely. I explained the real science, and even offered to send some National Geographic and BBC Earth links designed for kids. I didn't want to be that parent. Her reply? Well, the idea of camouflage is easier for children to grasp. It's a useful simplification. Useful? Maybe. Accurate? Absolutely not. I responded with actual thermal cam footage from my lab, showing a chameleon going through a color shift in the middle of a plain white enclosure, with zero background blending. No response. 2 days later, Ava came home with a note in her folder. "Mr. Gray, your comments were brought up during class discussion. Please allow educators to manage their own curriculum." Oh, okay. I contacted the principal. He offered a meeting. I came prepared, with videos, published studies, and even a letter from my former professor who literally co-wrote a chapter on reptilian biology in Campbell's Biology. Mrs. Lanning brought printouts from an animated animal facts website. It was surreal. The principal smiled awkwardly and suggested a compromise where the class could learn both views. Both views? One is a scientific fact. The other is a cartoon myth. I took a breath. Would you let someone teach the class that the Earth is flat and then say both views deserve time? A week later, I got invited to guest lecture for their animal adaptations unit. I brought in a real chameleon from my university's lab with all the paperwork. I let the kids watch a real-time color shift based on heat and emotion, not background. They were hooked. Ava came home grinning ear to ear. Mrs. Lanning didn't say anything the whole time. She whispered like it was a secret. Except what? I asked. She muttered, "Well, maybe it's both." Bless her heart.